It's about time you woke up. Do you know how long I've been trying to wake you? A whole 5 minutes. Do you have any idea what I could have been doing in that fine amount of time?
By the looks of it, you're destroying my house.
What? I saw a spider, and after screaming for you to wake up for 1 minute, I spent the other 4 minutes hunting it down.
Did you at least kill it?
If I say yes, will you believe me?
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, that actually reminds me. Come here for a second.
What? Do you want to now destroy the couch I've been sleeping on?
Why did you do that? Oh lord, why do I sound different?
So we can keep it consistent.
That doesn't make sense. Keep what consistent?
Why were you asleep on the couch?
Not an answer. Come to think of it, that must be where Santa put me after I saw that giant chicken.
Wow, I must have hit you a little harder than I thought.
Let's get this day started. What job did you have in store for me today?
You keep it simple and get to the point. I like your energy. I don't think I caught your name.
My name is...
I'm glad you asked. My name is Zale. Nice to meet you.
Well, that's rude.
Let's get going, what's your face? I am so excited for the job I got in store for you.
How bad is it?
Oh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna die.
What?
From excitement when I tell you what your job is.
Oh,
It's gonna be really, really dangerous.
you're kidding.
Lee off the chain.
Stop doing that.
Okay, real talk. So today I'm gonna have you reform some of today's troubled youths and hopefully inspire them to be productive, positive members of society.
Are they dangerous? This is a good idea. I don't think I can handle that.
You can handle this. I have faith in you. What's your name again?
It's...
Stop talking. I am so bored already.
I think I prefer the giant chicken.
And I would prefer not reforming the youths myself. That's why I brought you.
You were supposed to do this?
Yeah, it's part of my community service.
Community service because of what?
Okay, so you know those free sample signs at grocery stores? Well, it turns out you can't just take the sign and put it on a Chrysler 300 and drive off the lot with it.
Are you crazy?
Oh, shut up. You're the one talking about giant chickens and Santa's not knowing the differences between beds and couches.
You're the one trying to get out of your debt to society.
This is gonna be easy, and it's gonna give you that warm and fuzzy feeling once you finish. Kind of like hitting someone with the Chrysler 300 and having no one around to see it or report it. What?
Just show me the criminals. I'll see what I can do for them.
Criminals? What criminals?
The troubled youths I have to reform. They are on the road to becoming criminals, no?
Yeah, they are troubled, but they're not criminals. It's something even worse than that.
What's worse than that?
The worst of the worst. Millennials. It's scary, right? There's enough sheer ignorance in there to make a rocket scientist choke on his breath.
That seems a little harsh. Aren't you a millennial too? How are they possibly worse than criminals?
Because at least criminals are privy to the real problems that the world provide, even if what they're doing is wrong. Plus, they actually have a slight skill set if they want to reform. Millennials are just lazy to the outside world that isn't on the screens of their phones. The only way they would care about a meteor literally about to strike the planet is if it was tweeted or on their Facebook feed.
And how exactly do you differ from that?
In a way, I don't. But I stole a car with a foolproof plan that evidently got me caught. You're lucky to get them to leave their futons for Pokemon Go.
Oh, please. They just need a little guidance. This is gonna be a cakewalk.
Huh. So you think so, huh?
I know so.
Watch this. Hey guys, let me ask you a question. If you didn't have your cell phones and the internet, how would you look up a local establishment and or what would you use to call them? That's a tough one.
Can you give us a hint?
It's a book, and most houses have it, decomposing on their lawns or their garbage cans. Ew, what's a book?
I think it's that dance on Fortnite.
I'm talking about a phone book and using a landline. Oh, I know. What a landline is? It's that line on the maps that separate the states. I've actually heard of phone book. I think she's some famous Asian model. Do you know her Snapchat or Twitter info? Oh, guys, thank you so much. You were all right. Just a few minutes and we will begin. So, cakewalk, right?
I see your point.
Right. So get in there and shape the minds of today's youth, or at least what is actually in there.
Well, it couldn't hurt.
Since you don't have a name, I should think of something for them to call you.
I have a name.
We're gonna call you Caterpillar.
Why would you call me that?
Look in a mirror. There's 7 feet of evidence on your face.
I don't much care for you.
Hey, the name is hip and relatable. Now let me go break the ice to avoid any awkward tension. Listen up, you brainless dugongs. Drop your senseless entitlement for a few and pay attention. Mr. Caterpillar will be bestowing his golden wisdom onto you chumps. So listen to everything he says unless you want to make Kanye West and Cardi B sad. By the way, those are his words, not mine. Got him warmed up for you, buddy.
Hey there, kids. I'm...
Mr. Caterpillar, what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm a florist, and I...
Gross. I didn't know the working class would be here.
Why are you even here, dude?
To give some guidance. The only guidance you can give us is how to not end up like you when we get older. I know, right?
Okay, dude, please just go. There's nothing wrong with us. If anything, you coming in here saying that there is in fact wrong.
I mean, you can stay, but none of us are gonna listen. Now, please, let me update my channel in peace. I wonder if Daddy will let me use his gold card later.
God, I am so bored. Yo, Dolly, you coming to Jason's party this weekend?
Maybe. I mean, Daddy bought me a red Corvette instead of the pink one I wanted, and I can't possibly show up in that. Okay, everyone, shut up. I'm about to stream.
I can't listen to this anymore. What is wrong with you all? We just told you to go, old man.
Shut your smug face there, Chad, or whatever your stuck-up dingbat of a mother decided to name a spawn like you. Maybe instead of worrying about parties and chicks, you should focus on being respectful and working on a scholarship to shape your future. Okay, you cannot talk to us like this.
Oh, can I? What are you gonna do, you walking Cheeto? Call your dad and have him come wave his finger at me angrily? I work in customer service. Getting shame from rich, rude people is as normal for me as the orange paint on your skin.
Hashtag execution.
Tell me something there, you sarcastic hipster. If you're so famous on the internet, tell me what you've actually did to help inspire it.
I'll have you know, I inspire people to be as social network savvy as me, and I always share those depressing natural disaster posts on Facebook.
How does any of that help anyone when they are not on their phones?
Well, you know, they,
Oh, now call me out, old man. I can take it. Video games are an okay hobby, but it becomes a problem when it keeps you from your responsibilities. How about you actually get a degree in video game design and stop sitting on your keister, taking up space and mooching off your parents? Oh yeah, that wasn't so bad. And take a shower. I can smell the dead smell of Doritos, body odor, and Mountain Dew from outside the school. Too mean, old man. Too mean. And you!
What? Me too?
You bet your dirty beer too. Stop grouping groups of people together based on common behavior, and instead of berating and insulting your fellow age group, maybe you should do something more constructive, like giving them inspiration and guiding them. And also stop stealing cars. That's pretty stupid.
That's pretty hypocritical, considering the fact you just berated and insulted everyone.
I get to, you little twerp. I'm old and concerned about the state of the world. Now everyone listen, and listen good. Nothing in this world will ever get any better if we just sit around on our smartphones. And before you get snarky, no, I'm not directly talking about building houses for the homeless. I'm talking about every once in a while turning off your phones and volunteering and or giving a helping hand to your community. But we only make the world as harsh as we treat it. So be kind to each other and help each other out. You don't have to go to Africa tomorrow to fight starvation to help the world. It all starts with a positive single idea, and surely enough, it will attract others. And with hand in hand, you can do anything and accomplish what you want. Mr. Caterpillar is right, guys. Every little positive deed contributes to the overall better in some way.
OMG, you guys, we should clap and cheer for Mr. Caterpillar, just like they do in the movies. That'll do, Caterpillar. That'll do. Oh my gosh, you guys! Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift are having the feud of the century! This is gonna be so bad!
Let's disregard what Mr. Caterpillar said and focus solely on that for a while.
So close. So very, very close.
I wouldn't worry so much. As long as I've even inspired even a little, then it's a victory in my book.
Very wise words, Caterpillar. There's still some daylight left. Let's go grab a bite to eat before getting you back home.
Just as long as it isn't chicken and we don't run into any talking cats.
Don't add talking cats to your craziness. I have rough enough time getting you to let the chicken thing go.
By the way, did you ever find that spider?
Okay, so there was no spider. It turns out your house was like that when I got here.
What? Now, if I were him, where would I keep this safe?
What are you doing?
Oh, chestnuts, cheese it!
This is why we can't have nice holidays. It's better I don't ruin Christmas for you too.
Whatever. Too tired to care.
Oh, crackers. I almost forgot to set your voice back.
Oh, Lord, no, not one of those slaps.